Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. You are on the Royal Hive, the channel where we celebrate the lives of historic royal figures from around the world and across time. This video will celebrate the life and reign of former Queen, Margrethe II of Denmark. If you would like me to do a deep dive on one of your favorite royals, consider leaving a comment in the section down below. If you like the kind of content I create, consider liking and subscribing for more. For those who have subscribed before, thank you and welcome back. This channel has two other playlists. The first playlist is called On This Day, which celebrates the births of historic royal figures from around the world and across time. The second playlist is called Warrior Kings, which features kings that has changed the course of history through warfare. Now, getting on to the main topic for this video. For those of you who are unaware, Queen Margrethe II of Denmark has abdicated her throne in favor of her son, the now King Frederick X, on January 14, 2024 after reigning for 52 years, ascending the throne on January 14, 1972. Let me add here, God save the King. Margrethe was born on April 16, 1940 to parents King Frederick IX of Denmark and Queen Ingrid, formerly Princess Ingrid of Sweden. She was born at the Amalienborg Palace during the reign of her grandfather, King Christian X, being the eldest of three daughters. Her sisters are Benedict, Princess of Sayn-Wittgenstein-Berleburg and Anne-Marie, Queen of Greece and widow of Constantine II of Greece. She started her education at N. Zal's School, a private school. She studied political science at Aarhus University between 1961 and 1962. Finishing her studies at the London School of Economics in 1965. She is fluent in Danish, French, English, Swedish and German. At the time of her birth, Margrethe could not ascend the Danish throne as Denmark's monarchy only allowed or male preference primogeniture. This changed in 1953, however, when the new Act of Succession permitted female succession to the throne according to male preference cognatic primogeniture where females are allowed to succeed in the absence of males. This was modified in 2009 to allow for absolute primogeniture where the eldest child inherits the throne. The change in the law of succession was due to the popularity of Frederick and his daughters, as well as the more prominent role of women in Danish life. As the new heir presumptive to the Danish throne, Margrethe was given a seat in the Council of State, chairing council meetings in the absence of the king. While studying in London, Margrethe met Henri de Laborde de Montpezat, a French diplomat working as legation secretary at the French embassy in London. Their engagement was announced to the Danish public on October 5, 1966, the couple getting married on June 10, 1967, the union producing two sons. Margrethe was widowed in 2018 when her husband died at the age of 83 on February 13 of that year. Margrethe has quite a few hobbies. She has a passion for archaeology, having taken part in a few excavations. She has also designed and embroidered several vestments and church textiles for churches in Denmark, Greenland, Germany and England. Margrethe was also involved in films, scenography, and costume design. Margrethe became Queen Regnant of Denmark on January 14, 1972 on the death of her father, Frederick IX. Margrethe was a constitutional monarch, having a similar role in governing as King Charles III of the UK. Her role included representing the kingdom abroad and unifying the kingdom at home. She attends exhibitions, attends anniversaries, and inaugurates bridges, among other things, as part of her efforts at unifying her kingdom. The Queen also receives foreign ambassadors to Denmark and awards honors and medals. The Queen has the option to vote but chooses not to, in order to avoid appearing partisan. She took no part in party politics and has weekly meetings with the Prime Minister and the Foreign Affairs Minister unless she or the Prime Minister is out of the country. The Queen also paid state visits to other countries and hosted state visits in Denmark. The Queen also held 72 Danish and 8 foreign patronages and was Colonel-in-Chief of the Princess of Wales's Royal Regimentan Infantry Regiment of the British Army. The Queen celebrated her Silver Jubilee in 1997 with a religious service and a gala dinner. Her Ruby Jubilee in 2012 by a church service, concert, carriage procession, gala banquet at Christiansborg Palace and Golden Jubilee in 2022 by a church service, luncheon and gala performance, all modified to accommodate the death of Queen Elizabeth II of the UK. The Queen had numerous health issues during the 1990s and 2000s. She had several operations on her right knee due to injuries and osteoarthritis, was treated for cervical cancer and underwent an operation for spinal stenosis. Margrethe contracted COVID-19 in 2022 and had major back surgery performed in 2023. Margrethe surprised Denmark when, on January 31, 2023, she announced her intention to abdicate in favor of her eldest son, citing health issues as her main reason for handing over the throne. She will still act as regent in the absence abroad of the new king and his heir. After her abdication, she is referred to as Her Majesty Queen Margrethe. The ceremony of abdication was held on January 14, 2024 in the Christiansborg Palace in the presence of the Prime Minister and her son and heir, the new King, Frederick X. At the end of the ceremony, Margrethe left the palace in a motorcade, taking her to Amalienborg Palace. The last time a Danish monarch abdicated their throne was in 1146, 878 years ago. I hope you have enjoyed my telling of the life and reign of Queen Margrethe II of Denmark. If you did, consider liking and subscribing for more. See you all in the next video.